I'll see you tomorrow.
If you're lucky.
Here I go. Because things haven't gone necessarily to plan.
Oh.
Right then, it's time to get my big girl pants on and get on the road. Wish me luck.
Welcome back to the channel. Now today is a very important day because, as you can see, Dora is taking the van out on a single female trip. First time since she had an incident with the garage and the window. If you haven't seen that video, have a look up here. But yeah, you've got this, well overdue. Off she goes, look.
Now, for those of you who watch the channel regularly, you'll probably know that we come from somewhere with very bad roads in the southwest of England called Swindon. So when I was thinking about where I could go on this first foray back into solo female van life, I thought, well, where better than the beautiful city of Bath. It's only about 28-30 miles away from where we live. Takes about an hour to get there because traffic, you know. But actually, it's a beautiful city, dead easy to get to. And there's a really good park up there as well. I did try and park up there last year, unsuccessfully, shall we say. Sorry, just a roundabout. We have many of these in Swindon. In fact, while I'm on the note of roundabouts, we have a very famous roundabout here called the Magic Roundabout, and I've often thought we should do a little bit of a video of taking the van round the Magic Roundabout. I'll insert an aerial shot of said roundabout right now. So it's about, I think there's 7 roundabouts in one roundabout. It's quite good fun for the locals. It's not good fun if you're not a local. I personally love going around it in the car. I've never done it in the van. But yeah, so if you're interested in us taking a van around the Magic Roundabout, I reckon it could make some wicked drone footage. Mind you, that means I'd have to drive it. So yeah, forget that. Forget that idea. I'm heading off to Bath. So straight down the M4. It should be nice and easy to get to. The park up I've got in mind should be easy enough to park in. That's the plan. I did try and park in the centre of Bath last winter, and that all went horribly wrong, and it never made it to the edit stage because it was just awful. It was in one of those really bad storms we had. Yeah, it all just went wrong, and I ended up just coming home. So let's hope that I don't end up binning this off and just driving home. Definite advantage today is the weather. It is literally freezing cold. It was about 4 degrees this morning when I went outside, but all the water in the bird bath and everything outside in the garden had frozen. So it's going to be a cold one. The van is toasty. Ricky did put the heating on for me, warmed the van through. So I'm just going to take it steady and hopefully try and enjoy it. I can't tell you how awful I'd felt before I set off. I was really anxious, really tearful, had an upset tummy, and this was really pushing me back outside my comfort zone, but I had to regain my confidence. I couldn't let one silly lapse of concentration stop me from doing what I love. Okay, I'm on the A46 now, and I know that the sat-nav is going to try and take me down a little shortcut way, which is a really uppity down road, and it's fine in a car, not fine in a motorhome. And even my motorhome sat-nav, my Fiat Ducato sat-nav, wants to take me down that little road, and I'm not falling for it. And it brings you out at a horrible dogleg crossroads as well, so there's absolutely no way that's happening. So I'm going straight on. this is where that dog leg will bring you out. So on the right hand side where this red car is just coming out from, that's where I would have had to pull out from. It's not a very pleasant turning at the best of times. Oh, this road is terrible. So there was me thinking I was clever, having avoided the dog leg, and I completely forgot about this really steep hill, which in a car is no problem. However, in the motorhome, it did prove a bit more challenging, and it's called Freezing Hill for a reason. It does get quite cold because it doesn't see the sun, and it was a little slippy at that lovely junction. Okay, there's my sign, park and ride. That's what I want. Frankly, I can't wait to get there, and then I can actually breathe. Got to work out how to park first. Park and ride, here we go. Oh dear, overflow car park is full. That's not great. Oh no, don't double park, people. What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? Oh dear. Okay, so that is the overflow down there to the left. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get around here. These cars are all double parked. I was definitely thinking about swapping the van for a Fiat 500 at this point. I was trying to inch round the bend and not catch the car on the driver's side or take anything out with the back end of the van. I was absolutely terrified I was going to hit something. Absolutely terrified. Then it was just time to get out and have a look. Why are they double parking everywhere? Yes, I'm starting to sound a little bit shrill there as the panic levels were rising. However, that man was really kind, and him, his partner and his child all saw me out, watched to make sure I didn't hit anything, and as soon as I could, I got the heck out of there. Don't really know what to do now, so plan B, I can't have a nervous breakdown just yet because I'm still driving. I just headed back in the direction that I'd come, which meant I had the pleasure of doing Freezing Hill all over again in reverse. Well, not reversing, that would have been ridiculous. You get what I mean. I don't know at what point the camera stopped recording. I think it overheated or something. So I have no idea what footage I've got of that car park. But, oh my word. I think I underestimated that this close to Christmas, the park and ride would be quite this busy, as in completely full. So that was a gritter machine just went by on the other carriageway. I literally don't know why I didn't really think it would be that busy. Well, I did think it would be busy, and that's why I've left it till the afternoon, because I thought people would have come and gone a little bit by now. But also, I didn't want to be arriving in the dark, because that's what I did last time when I went into Bath City Centre in this van and tried to park up in the Charlotte Street car park, which was absolutely a no-go, because that was chock-a-block as well. This time, I thought it through a little bit more, but no. What do I do now? I'm just going to go around this roundabout a couple of times and see. I don't really know what to do. I don't want to go home with my tail between my legs. Like, oh, man. Do I go and book into a campsite? Do I find a CL or something? I think I'm just going to find some motorway services so that I know I can park up safely, have a breather, jump on Park for Nights and see if there's anywhere else around here, even if it's a little cheap CL. But the trouble is, they're not even open at this time of year, are they? A lot of them. I got back on the M4 and headed to Leeds LMR Services, where I knew I could pull off the road safely and gather my thoughts and work out what on earth I was going to do at this time on a Saturday afternoon in November. I think my nervous breakdown, hysterical, panic attack whatever. I think it's past. Either that or I'm still just riding out on the adrenaline. What good would it do me anyway? I'm fine. I'm out. I'm safe. Nothing happened. I didn't crash the van. It was fine. So, do I go home? Or do I persevere? What would you do? What would you do if you were me? Is the universe trying to tell me something? Alright, this should be fun. So, I'm going to ring Ricky and just tell him what's happened. Surprised he's not messaged me yet, actually. Let's see if he has. Oh, you've got this. I'm super proud of you. Bless him. Might not be in a minute. I'll put him on speakerphone so you can share.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello. What's occurring?
Well, things haven't gone necessarily to plan.
Oh. Okay.
I'm fine, first of all, and so is the van.
Good. Okay. Okay.
And
Okay.
is it
Oh, really?
complete?
Okay. Oh, crikey, that bit. Oh, so it does make sense. Okay, so am I going to see you soon then?
I was going to jump on Park for Nights.
Still complete the solo female wild camp?
Yeah, still try and complete the mission. Or a pub stop even, I was thinking maybe. See if I can find a pub stop.
Oh yeah, that's good, and it's quite safe then as well.
Well, there's good news. I jumped on Park for Nights, couldn't really find anything. Jumped on Search for Sites, and I found a pub stop. Now, funnily enough, this was my option 3 last time I had a disaster. And the pub that I'm going to go to now, it was actually, the road was blocked last time I tried to get there. But I've rung ahead, I've booked in. They can cope with my length. They can also cope with my gluten-free requirements as well. So I'm going to head over whilst there's still a bit of light, get there, get parked up early, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it now. So all is not lost. Take 2. I was just hoping that the pub car park wouldn't be too busy when I got there so that I could park without too much hassle. I was getting really tired and I desperately wanted to get parked up before it went dark.
Your destination is on the right.
I'm here. I'm now going to make a cup of tea, I think. Hot, sweet tea. I'm going to drink that. I'm going to have a lie down. I've got a table booked for 8 o'clock. And I'm just going to chill out for a bit. Before I go to dinner, I'm going to have a nap. Because frankly, I'm exhausted. And it's cold in here. So I'm going to use this to warm up the bed, because I haven't got Ricky to warm up the bed. Absolute bargains. Got this in Lidl in the sale, and that is going to go hooked up to the jackery and warm my bed up for me. Just had a chilled out few hours in the van, bit of a FaceTime with my mother, and I'm going to head over to the pub for some dinner. So I'm parked up in the Pewsham, got myself a little table in the garden room here. The menu looks really nice, there's lots of gluten-free options, and I've seen a cake with my name on it. But I think I'm going to have fish and chips, because it's really rare that you get gluten-free fish and chips, so I'm quite excited for that. And I've had the choice of mushy or garden peas, so I've gone for garden peas every time. Garden peas. Mushy peas are gross. Who likes mushy peas? Do you like mushy peas? My meal has just arrived. Look at the size of this. It's huge. It smells amazing. Wow. I'm glad I persevered now. I'm back from the pub. So the Pewsy pub, I'll every time. So the Pewsy pub, I'll drop the location in the description. Just had a really nice chat with the landlord, Chris, after my meal. Really friendly fella, interested in the van. Yeah, very welcoming, very accommodating, not only for motorhomes and camper vans, which he's built these sort of parking bays for especially, just tucked out the way at the end of the car park, but also the gluten-free food as well. So he's put together a special gluten-free fish and chips, which is their standard fish and chips. So he's telling me all about the ingredients and trying to get the recipe just right. So really nice food, very reasonably priced, really lovely welcoming staff as well. And he's just told me that they open for coffee at 9 tomorrow. So there's a slice of cake in there I didn't have room for after my fish and chips. I couldn't finish them all. But I reckon for breakfast I deserve a coffee and a cake before I head home. I don't think we've taken you in the bedroom before for a vlog. Anyway, when I was talking to Chris, we also talked about the fact that I'm here as a female on my own and it feels quite safe. The road is fairly busy, but it's quietening down already, just at the front of the pub. But I am tucked away here at the back, which is actually, again, it feels a little bit more sort of, well, yeah, more safe being tucked away, really. Just before I got in bed, I made sure I got my additional security measure within reach, should I need it. So, thanks Mark and Ellie, Dudes and Drones. Good morning. Good morning. Well, here I am in my pub stop. I slept okay. I was certainly warm enough. It was really quiet. The road noise just completely stopped. So I don't really know why I didn't sleep very well. Probably just too much adrenaline and too much excitement yesterday. But yeah, really good pub stop. I would definitely recommend it. So I'm about to head over for a coffee, go and say hello, and then head home. So I'm going to call this one a success. What do you think? Would you do it? Let me know in the comments. Just going to head in. What a beautiful morning. Not so much. Beautiful day yesterday. So this is where I was parked up last night. So, as I said last night, Chris, the landlord, popped in these dedicated motorhome bays. So in the light I can see we've got 4 dedicated motorhome bays. So 1, 2, 3, and then the big one that I'm in here. So actually I haven't blocked it off as much as I thought I had last night in my haste of getting in here. So other vans could easily have gone in. There are some trees here, so that's why I picked this one, because it's the least overhanging one. But they are hard standing. You can't really see because it's covered in leaves, but they are hard standing, so that's really great to have. You've got a kids play area over here with an actual boat outside. I think that's the outside pizza, garden pizza van over there for the summertime, I guess. Right, time for some coffee. Good morning from the Pewsy. Just having a nice mocha before I hit the road. That was a very nice coffee. They've got every kind of milk you could ever want, so I had a nice mocha with almond milk. It's now raining, so definitely time to get back in the van and head home. This video was about me overcoming my fear and my block, not having been away in the van on my own since April, May this year. So that's a long time, and the longer it went on, the easier it was for me to let Ricky drive. But that's not who I am. That's not who my parents brought me up to be. So I needed to do this. I needed to prove to myself that I could. And Ricky's been great and supportive, and he believes in me more than I do. But I've done it. Little incident yesterday, but it's fine. Nothing happened. No one got hurt. So I've had a really nice weekend on my own, just exploring my boundaries, and actually that I actually can do more than I think I can. So if you're struggling, if you've got a challenge, then go for it. It's worth it. You'll feel really proud of yourself afterwards. Thank you for watching, and now it's time to head home in the rain.